Hi guys, in this video I'm going to take you through everything I eat today, and before I get into it, I wanted to give you guys a quick disclaimer, a quick PSA. This video is not intended for you to compare the way you eat to the way I eat in any capacity. We all have different bodies, different needs, preferences, resources, whatever it may be, we're all different. I'm posting this video to share some recipes I regularly make because they're very simple and quick and easy to accomplish on busy days. And I genuinely love watching videos like this because it inspires me to add different things to my meals that I maybe haven't tried before, or it just gives me new recipe ideas. As long as we're all fueling our bodies, eating the foods that we love, and doing things in moderation, I truly feel like we're doing great. You're doing great. I'm trying to do great. We're all just doing our thing. I've actually already eaten breakfast and I got changed into my workout clothes, but after I work out, I'm gonna change back into the crew neck I was wearing. I don't know why I just didn't get up and change into this in the first place. There was some logic missing there. But roll the breakfast clips and then we're gonna have some coffee and go to the gym. For breakfast, I had my absolute favorite smoothie, and I'm usually a big oatmeal person during the winter, so this is very different. This year I've been on a consistent smoothie kick, and I've tried many different kinds of smoothies and different ingredients and recipes, and this is by far my favorite. Apart from this smoothie just tasting good, I love starting my days with fruit, whether I'm eating it alongside a breakfast or I'm eating it as a main component of my breakfast. But I will say this smoothie, as you can probably tell, doesn't have a lot of protein in it, and I also like having more fats in the morning. So what I do is I'll make a side of eggs along with this, just so the breakfast is more filling. The key to this smoothie is the acai packet, but I did melt mine a little too much on this day. Usually it's a little icier when I put it in. And I know it is not the prettiest smoothie ever, but I swear it tastes good. Here I am just making my eggs, super simple, 2 eggs, salt, pepper, cook it until it's well done. That's just personally how I like my eggs. And as always, lots of hot sauce. I don't have a dining table. If you guys have noticed, I live in a studio apartment, so I have this fold-out table that Dan actually left in my apartment, and this is essentially where I eat all my meals. I'm back from working out now, and I did a quick 20 minutes on the treadmill. I did an incline walk and a jog, and then I did some abs and stretched and just finished it off. It was really quick. Today's actually my active rest day. I was really itching to move because otherwise I'm just in my apartment all day. So it was nice to get that movement in, and I'm not gonna have one of these today. This is the OWYN dark chocolate plant-based protein drink. Even though I'm not drinking it right now, I'm sharing it with you because I think it's hard to find protein that tastes good. I'll either have this or an Orgain protein shake. I've been taking Orgain protein for years, since probably sophomore, junior year of college. Right now though, I'm going to have a little bit of coconut water. Coconut water reminds me of when I was younger because I love it. I used to live in Bangkok and we'd go to Pattaya Beach and just have coconut water fresh out of the coconut. And obviously this isn't as good, but it comes pretty close. I like the coconut water at Trader Joe's, I have to say. Wait, it says that the coconuts were harvested from Thailand. The only ingredient in here is coconut water too, so highly recommend. After I had a bit of coconut water and showered, I started with lunch, and it started with a struggle. I could not get my olive oil open, and I was just going to show you this clip and delete the scenes of me struggling, but I figured I'd expose myself. So I ended up cutting half a yellow onion up. I had it sitting in my fridge and needed to be used. Put it in a pan to saute, grabbed some frozen garlic. I was too lazy to peel and cut garlic up, so this was just the quickest way to go about doing it, and I sauteed those together. While these were sauteing, I cut some tofu quite irregularly, and like you saw earlier, I patted it dry just to get some of the moisture out, so when I fry it, it becomes a little crispier. I added some garlic salt to this. I love garlic, can you tell? And then I added some chickpea flour, which I grew up calling it besan because that's the Hindi word for it, and I actually didn't know it was chickpea flour until probably a year and a half ago. This kind of adds that extra crunch to it once it's cooked. I put it in the pan along with the garlic and onions once that sauteed up nice and well, and just cooked it. The one downside of tofu, in my opinion, is that it does take quite a while to cook and crisp up. I added some sesame oil. A little goes a long way with sesame oil because it is very flavorful. And then I put some cabbage and carrot slaw mix in here, steamed that for a little bit. And once that was nice and done, I went ahead and seasoned it even more. I used some gochujang, and it's not as intimidating as it looks, I promise. And then, of course, soy sauce. Once that was all done and cooked up, I grabbed a bowl of rice that I heated up. I almost always have rice made and kept in my fridge, and then I added my tofu and cabbage mixture onto there. I put some sesame seeds on top. I love sesame seeds. And of course, scallions. I put them on most things that I make. And this was my finished lunch. It was really filling and a great post-workout meal. A few hours later, I got started with dinner and I made chicken tenders. I also made some extra for the next couple days because this is so easy to throw into various meals like salads and pasta. I like seasoning the breadcrumbs really well with some Italian seasoning and then some smoked paprika as well. I really don't follow any method when I'm making this, but it still turns out good, so I just go with it. Here I'm just cracking an egg to beat up, and then I stick the chicken in the egg and then into the breadcrumb mixture just so the breadcrumbs stick to the chicken nice and well. I completely forgot to add olive oil to this while doing it, and usually when you do, the chicken tenders become crispier. I thought they were going to turn out dry and just not be good, but I was pleasantly surprised by the end result even after forgetting to put olive oil. While my chicken's in the oven, I'm going to drink a Poppi, which is a prebiotic soda. This is the raspberry rose flavor, and I really can't speak to its prebiotic effects. Do I think it helps? No. Sorry, Poppi. But I think it tastes good, which is why I drink it. I love this flavor so much, and while I was waiting, I decided to put my rings on. Tell me why I did this at 4 p.m. Put my rings on. Why? I just forgot. I didn't really get ready properly today. When do I get ready beyond this though? I do sometimes, but not very often. Not very often. Now we're back to dinner, and once the chicken was done, I heated this frozen mac and cheese from Trader Joe's up. They have so many varieties, and don't knock frozen mac and cheese until you try it. I think it's amazing, and I kind of like it better than the boxed mac and cheese. I also don't think there's anything wrong in eating frozen meals. I like to add things to mine to up the nutrition and also make it a little more filling. I know some people don't like when their food touches, so this would probably freak them out, but it personally doesn't bother me at all when my food touches. I really enjoyed this meal, and I probably have something like this once or twice a week when I want something quick but different from what I have already prepped. So, I was getting ready for bed, I put my eye patches on, I brushed my teeth, and then it hit me that I wanted something sweet. So right now I'm going to have one of these Outshine bars. These are in the grape flavor. I usually gravitate towards cherry flavors for things like this, but they were out, so I went with grape, and it's actually pretty good. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any video requests. Give this video a like and subscribe if you want to stick around. I will see you guys next week. Bye. Did I just spill something?